Hey everyone, welcome to our live chat. I'm Heather, I'm Director of Education here at Luminous. Guys, we are here each and every day for you, so you learn more and more about Luminous and what we have to offer. So we are coming to you live even in this weird time that we're having right now in the world. So I hope everybody is having a great Thursday. And as you can see, my daughter has put stickers on my forehead because she said she was going to make me a superstar. So there you go. Hey, Mary, how are you? So I will have to take these off so I can airbrush. All right, I'll put those right there. And I have them on my hands too. So not everybody can be as cool as me. So, all right, we are going to go over the basics of airbrushing in this one. And so this is a great one. Good morning, Cindy. If you are a Luminous beauty advisor, this is a great one to share. So if you have somebody that maybe is interested in Luminous, interested in airbrushing, you can share this one. So my face is prepped and ready to go. I'm going to have to turn on mine. Oh, no. Yes, Musette, we miss you, babe. We miss you. I know everybody is going a little stir crazy. We have several people that are still working and just going crazy. But this is a great opportunity to get things done around the house that you have always wanted to do. And it's a great opportunity to learn to airbrush and experience a little bit more of what we have in the product. So we are going to get started. So once you get the system, the biggest thing is to get it out of the box. Good morning, Tammy. So yes, get it out of the box. And I know that sounds like it's kind of crazy, but thank you, Musette. But that is a big step for some people. You might have seen the infomercial. Maybe you've watched our live chats. And you're like, yeah, I want this. It's amazing. And then you get it and you're like, oh, can I do it? And so the big thing is, yes. Oh, yay, Sean just got hers. Yay. So get it out of the box. It already comes put together. So your stylus is already connected to the hose where the air comes out. That's already connected to the compressor. The only thing you have to do is plug the power cord in the back. And then you're ready to go. As soon as you turn it on, there's air that comes out. So just kind of feeling the air around your face, just kind of experiencing it that way is a great way to start. And then the next step would be to fill the little bowl here. And I'm going to go ahead and do it real quick. I'm here. I filled this thing right here with water. And then I'm going to put the cap on that it comes with. And then that's what I just want you to spray water on your face. That's all I want you to do. So feel the air. You're going to hold your stylus like a pen. Put your finger on the trigger. This is where the makeup is going to come out of. This is the tail makeup. And this is where the makeup goes. And then just kind of put it towards your face. Start pulling back on the trigger. But the three things you want to remember is to hold it about 4 finger widths away. You're going to keep moving and barely pull back on the trigger. I'm about to sneeze. Sorry. All right. So then you're just going to kind of spray that around. Feel the air. And you can kind of play with, even if you were like, okay, why did she say move it? Okay, I'm just going to keep it here. What if I pull all the way back? And then you can feel how it's going to just drip down your face. And so just get that movement down, just playing with it down and feel what it's going to feel like on your face. So you can do that for a while and experience it that way before you even get to the makeup. And so thank you, Linda. And so that is one way to experience it and to, just have fun with it. And take that, if you have a fear of, I don't know, just have fun with it. If you can kind of get the water thing down where you have your distance and your movement and pulling back on the trigger, then everything else is natural. And so when you, and dry my face. When you first start out, getting that movement down is key. Getting those 3 things down is key. And then the only thing I want you to worry about is foundation. Don't worry about anything else. Sprayed a little bit too hard there. Hey, Jackie. Yay, you got your snapback. Hey, Candy, how are you? What I want you to do is just do foundation. So don't worry about anything else. Let's just get the foundation down, get that movement down, get the pulling back of the trigger, and perfect the foundation, because it'll get to the point where you pick up the stylus and it becomes second nature to you. So it's not going to take a long time. Like we always tell people to do it 7 days in a row, and by that 7th day, you'll have it down. The fact that we have a little more time on our hands at home, it's not even going to take you 7 days. If you do have, when you're getting dressed in the morning, and I'm telling you all, make your bed, get dressed, put clothes on, put your bra on, get going, act like it's just a normal day, and it's going to feel so much better. But you'll feel like you have you've accomplished something as well, which is going to be important for these times right now. Oh, dude, hold on, I'm gonna put my glasses on real quick because Nicole asked a question. Got it yesterday, and with the blush and the highlighter foundation, it was taking 3 times the amount of product. So, Nicole, what you're doing, you're spraying too hard. I can tell you that right now. Okay. So, yeah, Nicole, you're spraying too hard, and that's pretty much normal when you first start out. So, just know that when you first start out, you might be using more, and that's perfectly okay. But what you're doing, what most people do, is you're putting it on with the thought of traditional makeup. And this is not traditional makeup. It does take some practice, so don't get discouraged. You're doing what everybody else did when they first learned as well, so don't get discouraged. But it does take some practice. And so if you're using more, don't freak out. Just know that the more you have it in your hand, the more you're going to learn and the less you'll use. So still put in 5 to 7 drops, and then work on on extending that time. Remember, you're pulling back less on the trigger. Another thing, if you have somebody in the house that you can, and it doesn't matter if it's the right color, that you can practice on, sometimes seeing it, because, when we're doing it ourselves, we don't necessarily see it. But if you can actually do it on somebody else and experience it that way, it kind of will click in your brain on what's happening when you're doing it. But remember, you're not going to want to see it go on. And that's sometimes hard to understand, because you're like, that goes against everything I've been doing. And so, but that is the case. When I'm doing the airbrushing, guys, you should be looking at me like, is she even spraying anything on her face? And then all of a sudden I look flawless. And that's how it should be. So, yeah, you can do the kids makeup. All right. So now I'm going to turn on my system. And this is just the extra water that was in there. And then I'm going to put on, let's do the CC concealer again. It does make you feel better. Yeah, see, everybody, like Mary said, believe me, I was the same way. It takes practice. And that's what, I would have to say we're very honest about that. I'm not saying that you're going to get this and be perfect the very first time. It does take some practice. And so, guys, you can get 6 to 8 feet close to anybody right now. So it's a great time to practice because nobody's going to see you. All right, so I have a little bit of the concealer in here. And now I'm going back and forth under my eyes, just getting that redness. I'm going to have to clean my stylus. It's sputtering a little bit. Now, I will tell you, like right now, I'm going to show you this real quick. So mine is sputtering. So this is sign language for sputtering. Mine's sputtering right now. And so I do have like little dots. I don't know if you can tell. But look, you can take a blender, but you can also take a brush and do this. I'm not wiping it off. I'm not doing anything. Airbrush makeup is so easy to correct. Even if my stylus is sputtering, I'm still, boop, 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 I can still correct it. Good morning, Karen. Yay. Janet, that's great. It should feel like a cool breeze on your face and not wet. That's exactly right. There should be, you know, I always hear people say, oh, you can use the air to dry it. Well, yes, but there shouldn't be any dry time in between, right? I mean, you should be able to just put it on and go. I mean, how many times have you seen me look, you know, get a Kleenex or tissue and show you? There shouldn't be any dry time. But if you're not there yet, it's okay. Use the air to dry it. But I'm telling you how you should be able to put it on. You can get there, just practice, but it's still going to look amazing doing it the way we're telling you, even if you need to still practice, because airbrush makeup is so forgiving. All right, did I say good morning, Karen? I'm sorry if I didn't. All right, so now I have my shade 3 in the Silk 4-in-1, the Silk Enhance. I'm making my passes. I'm going around and around and around and around. Now, also, the other thing, when you first start out, guys, you see me going back and forth, and you can do it in sections. So you can go on this cheek, go down, stop. Hey, Candace, this cheek, down and stop. There, either side of my nose. Now my forehead. So you don't have to do it, you know, if it's easier to kind of break it apart and do it in sections, for sure do that. Don't give up, always practice. Because I'm telling you guys, what else are you going to be doing? What else are you going to do right now? Playing in your makeup. Look pretty. Look pretty. So when we all get back to normal, you can go to work and be like, oh, yes, I exercised and just ate healthy, and it was like a spa day. You're going to look amazing. You did half the face? All right. And then, of course, come back and ask me questions. Like, Heather, this happened. And I promise you, ooh, yay. Oh, yes, Dee, yes. She's Dee said that Dee's on YouTube, but she said that she's going to give it to her niece who hasn't learned to do traditional makeup. Yes, yes, yes. Think about this, guys. Think about how less stressful our life would have been if I had this in high school or when I was doing makeup. Your face wouldn't break out as much. So this is great for any age. And if you can get teens doing this versus traditional makeup, oh, lifesaver. So yes, definitely do that. My nieces do it. They airbrush, and they have been airbrushing since high school. They're in college now, but yeah, I mean, they do it. So yeah, if you can get somebody started with airbrushing, hands down, the best thing you could do for them. She's breaking. Oh, if she's breaking out without makeup, this is going to be ideal for her. Ideal. The wand holders. Oh, Lynn, this is what our new one looks like, babe. Let me unplug it so you can see it. And so the stylus goes right in that hole. So if you have the legend where the little thing pops off, yeah. So there you go. And this one is even smaller. So it's called the Icon, and it is amazing. I'm reading. Yeah, Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. All right. Perfect, guys. Perfect. Yay, Lynn. Yeah, it's kind of nice when it's like fits right in there. Garage. Andrew, I don't know what that means. Maybe that was somebody else. Okay. I'm like, I don't know. All right, guys. So foundation done. 3 o'clock, we're going to come back and we're going to add color. We're going to add contouring. We're going to add oomph to my face. And so remember that concealer, any of that pre-work that we do, that's going to hide redness. Foundation flattens you out. It makes you, it evens out your skin tone. And so with color cosmetics, hey, Debbie, what we're doing is adding dimension, adding some oomph back into our face. And so we're going to do that for the 3 o'clock. Okay. So please come back and hang out with me and we will talk soon. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.